Alright guys, so welcome to today's video, and in today's video we will continue our work on our JoJo game, and in today's episode we will especially work on this Rokakaka fruit. I don't know if the pronunciation is right at that point. I really consider that name of that fruit as, yeah, weird, let's say, because I struggle with the pronunciation of that name. Alright, with that being said, let's just move on guys, and as you can see I have enabled the screencast keys feature, so you should be able to see my inputs right here in the left hand corner. Bottom corner, yeah. Now, let's start off by inserting this icosphere, and let's add a plane, and this plane right here. So this is going to be pretty easy. So we just need to make those spikes, and as you can see, that's the way on how we are going to do this. So we have made this plane, we have cut the plane by this and by this so that we get this vertice at the center, and then we have removed the face of each side right here to assign them new, because as you can see the difference is immense. So the difference is that the face, or that we have two faces on each side right here on each quarter, and we had one face on each quarter before, and this resulted in the face right here glitching. So we had like this face up here, and then down here the face was pretty flat, you know, and that's just the reason why we did this. Okay, so there we go. To make this more spikier, we can make this more thin. Okay, let's make this smooth as well, and there we go. Now, just duplicate it, rotate it, and just reposition it, you know? And then you should be good to go. So, let's add some random spots right here, so... Okay, let's select all of them and let's duplicate them one more time. Now let's rotate them like this. Now like this. And wait. There we go. So this is our fruit. Okay, I don't want to continue modeling on this one because the model itself really doesn't matter. So what matters more is the scripting behind of it. So let's shade this move. Let's add this add split modifier to it, and there we go. So this is our fruit. Now go to File, Export OBJ to export this whole thing, and then we are going to see each other in Roblox Studio where we import this thing and where we move on with scripting. Okay, so see ya. Alright, so here we are back in Studio. So right click on your workspace and insert a mesh part, and then go to this folder icon, and then, you know, just select the saving spot or the file you have received through exporting. There we go. Okay. So this is our fruit. Let's make it red, and yeah, there we go. Now, let's give it a good size, and then we will move on with creating the tool for this one. Okay, so let's create a tool for this one. So what we have to do is that we are going to insert this tool. We're going to move this mesh part inside of it, and then we are going to call this one handle, okay? So that's important. The fruit's name has to be handle, otherwise this tool will not work. Now select this tool, and then I have this tool grip editor, so Egomoose tool grip editor. You can just Google it, look it up, whatsoever. Or there was, I think, there has to be one video, which I'm using this one as well, and I have linked down this plugin within that video's description. So it could be that you possibly find that video and, you know, just get the link by doing so. Another alternative to find the link to that is to check out my Roblox profile and then just take a look at what kind of plugins I have for my inventory. So that could possibly work as well. Okay, so I've just changed the size of the fruit. Okay, so the positioning is actually fine. Let's move it inside of our starter pack and let's call this one Rokakaka. Okay, so now this is actually pretty easy. So let's copy this local script. Let's put it inside of here. And instead of having use arrow, we're going to write use Rokakaka. And inside of here, wait, where is it? Where is that arrow passage? Use arrow. There we are. We just do another if statement called use Rokakaka. Okay. Now, what we have to do is that we have to place certain animation. So we are going to be animating this one. And then we have to change the stand value to nothing. And that's it. So there's nothing more to do. So that's it. That's the whole purpose of this fruit. And we of course have to remove that fruit later on. So do not forget about that as well. Okay, so the last thing which we have to do is that we have to create the animation now. This should be pretty easy. So, create new fruit eating. I actually have an eating animation for a fruit, and I really consider using that because I'm a lazy guy, you know. But let's just stick to creating our own one. Come on, I actually messed up. Okay. So that's basically the arm in which we hold that fruit. Oh, what is happening? Okay. Come on. All right, there we go. So this is our animation. Now, before you export this thing, make sure that the priority is set to movement, and then head over to publish or to export whatsoever. I'm gonna call this one Roka eating. Now copy the ID, and let's get back into the script. And now just insert the ID, and then let's check this out. Let's see if it works as we expect it to, and it should. There we go. We have eaten the fruit, and we have changed our stand to nothing. And we are not able... Okay, we are still able to get that stat out. But we're one step closer to what we are trying to achieve. Now, one more thing is that we should add a requirement here as well. So a requirement which prevents non-stand users to eat this fruit. Because where's the point? So where's the point in eating this fruit when you have no stand? So therefore just change this to this. This basically means that if the stand value is not nothing. Alright, and that's it. So there's nothing much to do. We have just took over some parts right here, which I have already explained in the last episode, and we just changed them up a little. So we have just changed the animation ID and the value at the end, so there's nothing more to say about it. Maybe one more thing about the stand controller. So as you can see, Star Platinum. Instead of having Star Platinum right here, we should have the stand value, you know. So game, players, local player, wait for child, data, stand value. Okay. Star Platinum module. So there's still a lot of things which we have to change. I have already said that at the very beginning of this Star Platinum creation that we have now focused this whole script or the whole code on one stand, but we actually want to make things automated, okay? Therefore, we have to change every place where it says Star Platinum to player data stand. So we're referring to our stand value. So player data stand value. Same for this one. Yeah, and the same for this one as well, because so the stand barrage and the heavy punch, so they're heavy, well, heavy kick, I'm not sure about that. Come on, let's just keep it as a tag as well. So heavy punch, heavy kick, and punch barrage are universal attacks, means that every stand is going to have them. And then we have like stand specific attacks such as time stop and star finger, and I'll be leaving star platinum right here because I've said those are very specific attacks. Okay, so I'm now having this test stand right here. Why? Okay. For whatever reason, it just changed. Okay, it decided to change my value to test stand. But we are going to deal with this thing in the next episode, guys, because today's video's topic was about this fruit right here, and we have created that fruit, and that's enough. And in the next episode, we will try to actually create some kind of automated system, you know, so that the whole stand controller script is not focused on one stand, and that it is like dynamic and it is able to adapt to stand value changes, you know. So I hope that this topic is more clear in the next episode when we actually move on with creating that. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, share this video to all of your friends, leave me feedback in the comment section, guys. Take care and see you in the next episode.